This is not a viewpoint. It's not my opinion. This is a simple scientific fact you can't argue with. J. Cole is still, by a considerable distance, the best rapper right now and a superior rapper than Kendrick and Drake. It is what it is. Um, he's that dude. See, guys, I'm here for the music. I'm sorry. I am here for the music. It's what I'm here for, and I am a music merchant. If can I see the beauty about music is it's simple. It hits you straight. You can't think about it. You don't have to theorize. You don't have to explain. It is just what it is. Either you like it or you don't. Either you like it or you don't. And J. Cole has proven yet again that whether you like it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, he's the best rapper because nobody is rapping like him. And he knows that. He knows so. And no kind of hip hop beef, didn't want to be in the beef and he ran away. That doesn't change anything because good music is good music is good music. It doesn't matter whether you're in a beef, not in a beef, whether you win a beef or lose a beef, whether you back out of the beef. If you make good music, you make good music. And J. Cole is the best rapper right now. And I'm sorry, Kendrick and Drake are not rapping as well as this guy. Kendrick and Drake, they're still very good rappers. And they showed it on display in the beef of how good they are. But they're not rapping as good as this guy. This guy is tier one rapping, borderline chief. Borderline chief. We may have to call him Jermaine Olusegun Cole. So he's hitting there. Because you see, I've listened to this track about 3 or 4 times. And every time I listen to the track, I'm like, this is some top tier rapping. And I have not heard rapping this good since the last track he brought, which was Port Antonio. So between Port Antonio and this track, I can't remember the last time Kendrick rapped this well. I can't remember the last time Drake rapped this well. And I am fans of both Drake and Kendrick. So let's all caveat out there. Let's all disclaimer out there. I'm not a Cole fanboy, Kendrick fanboy. Because, see, I'm not one of those losers who stays in my echo chamber of like, okay, I'm a Cole fan, I must hate Kendrick and Drake. I'm a Drake fan, I'm a Drizzy fan, I must hate Kendrick. I'm a Kendrick fan, I must hate Drizzy. I don't do that crap. I will still listen to Drake music. 100%. Thank Me Later is one of the best albums I've listened to, and I will still listen to that album, and that album is still on my playlist. Kendrick is one of the best artists we've had in the last 10 years. So I'll always listen to him. And this guy's a damn good rapper. J. Cole, in terms of just rapping, I'm like, musically, rhythmically, lyrically, cadence, everything that you think about of what makes a great rapper, he ticks all those boxes with flying colors. With flying colors. So, I'm sorry. This track, you cannot name me a rapper that's rapping this well. Those 2 verses, especially that second verse, because see, it's all great. That second verse, not only is it good rapping, he's talking. He's talking. And he's talking about something that people should really be thinking about. So while we're not talking about, oh, he's a PDF, he's a wife beater, that's not really your child. This guy is talking about AI, about how we consume music, our appreciation for music, our appreciation of art, how detached we are from reality, and how we're becoming less human. And we are now living in this processed, microwave-filled, ADD, short attention span world. He's talking. So what he's saying in that second verse for me, is a lot more than you're a PDF and you're a wife beater and that's not your child. Because you see, people talk, the big three, the big three. And here's the thing about the big three, they all give you something different. Kendrick is the best artist. In terms of just artistry, he is the best artist. Because when Kendrick creates a project, the story he tells in the project, the artistry of everything is superior to everybody, whether you like it or not. Now, he's been slipping. Drake makes great mainstream music. If you want to go to the club and if you just want to hear just music, he has a great ear for music. And all Drake needs to do is focus, which I think he's going to try and do with a solo album. If Drake puts his mind to it, he will give you that song that whether you like it or not, it's great music. And it's music that you can play anywhere, mostly in a party. Kendrick, it's a lot more artistic. And I'll get to Kendrick's artistry compared to Super Bowl. But it's a lot more about artistry where it's a lot more intimate. Drake, it's his. I don't mean this to be like insulting, but or demeaning. It's really good quality fast food. But really good quality fast food is what Drake does. And there's a time and place. There's a time and place to be intimate, introspective headphones, and there's a time and place of put on the speakers, we're having a party, yo, let's kick it, which is what Drake brings. Then there's J. Cole. You see, with Jermaine Cole, he is about rapping. In terms of just the art of rapping and the musicality of rapping, he's the best rapper. He's the best rapper. Kendrick is the best artist. Drake is the best mainstream hit maker who can make those big hits that can go mainstream. J. Cole is the best rapper. Pure rapper is J. Cole. Hence why there are 2 albums I'm waiting for this year. 2 albums, just 2. Pheromonch's album, External Affairs, sequel to Internal Affairs. Do your Spotify. Thank me later. Go to Spotify, type in Pheromonch, and listen to Internal Affairs. There has never been a better display of rapping by a single rapper in terms of different styles and what he does and his versatility of rapping than what Pheromonch does in Internal Affairs, which I think came out in 98. So thank me later. Go to your Spotify, Pheromonch, Internal Affairs. You cannot name me a guy who has a better display of rapping than what Pheromonch does in that album. It's stupid. And guys, if you can, go to a Pheromonch show and listen to this guy rap live. It's frightening. That's guys, skill-wise, it's scary how good he is as a rapper. So his sequel to Internal Affairs is External Affairs, hopefully coming out this year. And it's J.J. Cole. So that's J. Cole album. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. So, because, J. Cole just needs, if my advice to J. Cole is get producers. My hope is if J. Cole teams with DJ Premier, Alchemist, Hit Boy, throw in a cheeky Neptunes. Ooh-wee. Basically, I want J. Cole to have an album the same way that Nas had an album. So remember, Nas Illmatic, it was just like the elite best of the best producers who just gave him their best. So Pete Rock, DJ Premier, and I've forgotten the name of the other guys. I think it was the guys who did the Firm. I've forgotten the name of those rappers who did the Firm. So that's what I want for J. Cole. For J. Cole, that's what I want from you guys. J. Cole, just go to just Neptunes, no ID, Hits Boy, Alchemist. Imagine J. Cole on an Alchemist beat. J. Cole on a Premier beat. That's all I want. Please, J. Cole, you don't need to produce and rap. You're such an excellent rapper. You are such a tier one of one rapper. Focus on just creating amazing raps and let these producers do their production. So, because here's the thing. Everybody will say, actually, Everyone will talk about Drake. We'll say, okay, no, before I get there, everybody will say that I don't want to listen to J. Cole. Or he backed out, he backed out, he backed out. And at the time, I was pissed off. Yeah, I was pissed off. I was like, man, that's not hip hop. I wanted you to go back at it. But then I realized that half up, you're a bit older. See, I told you guys I have two ages. So one of my ages is 21. So I turned 21 this year. So that's one of my ages. So in one age, I'm 21. But my secondary age is around the same age as J. Cole. So these guys are around my generation. That's my secondary age. So from my secondary age, which is around their generation. So let's get this straight. See, let's not talk real world. So J. Cole is no longer a great rapper we should listen to because he decided not to insult someone. So because he decided that I have no real beef with this person, I have no real animosity towards this person, I can't. And all this person said was, there's no big three, it's just big me. He didn't insult me personally. He didn't insult my wife. He didn't insult my kids. He didn't insult my family. He didn't insult my mom or my friends. He just said, it's no big three, it's just big me. And then I felt that, I've got not going to respond. But he was like, wait, no. So, because I'm gonna get into a very scary revelation. I'm building on that. I'm gonna get a very scary hip hop revelation. But we're not hitting on J. Cole because he didn't want to insult someone. Again, guys, I'm here for the music. Guys, I appreciate Ether. I appreciate second round knockouts. I appreciate Hit 'em Up. I appreciate Not Like Us. There is not a single diss track that's on my playlist. I'm not sitting down and saying, yo, play Hit 'em Up. Yo, play Ether. Ether was what it was. I think Ether might only be better than Uchi Wali Wali, Uchi Bang Bang. Ether is one of Nas's worst songs. For a guy who is a Nas fan that has listened to a lot of Nas songs, Ether is one of his worst songs. It did what it did, and it made him win that battle. But in terms of musically, Ether is trash. Like, I've listened to Ether maybe twice or three times, and that's it. If that, three times. So I'm not sitting down, listening to a guy insult another man for 3 minutes over a pretty mediocre beat. So there is nothing musically exhilarating about that. There simply isn't. So what are we doing here? Kendrick's Not Like Us, it's cool. And we love it, it's exciting. That's not one of Kendrick's best songs. Not Like Us is not as good as any track on Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, or Damn. Every song on Damn, Pimp a Butterfly, and Good Kid, Mad City is better than Not Like Us. I would rather listen to every single song on those three albums than Not Like Us. Not Like Us is not on my playlist. It's not. If it's on, cool. But it's not a song. You see, it's past now. So now, like, I listened to many times during the beef, but now I'm not listening to it because it was of its time. I listened to Damn like a few days ago. I listened to Good Kid, Mad City like a few days ago. Those are albums I will continuously go back to for several years to come. Why am I going back to Not Like Us? So this whole beef stuff, it doesn't last. It ages like milk. It's of its time. Because here's the thing here. This was obviously exciting. And we loved it and everything. But now it's gone. Drake releases a good album, which he hasn't for a long time. If Drake releases a good album, it's going to sell. People will like it. So my thing about this is, as time goes on, you begin to appreciate that J. Cole, you had no business being here. You had no business being here. Because what this was and what this became was something very personal. This wasn't just hip-hop sparring. This became deep. Once you're calling someone a PDF, once you're alleging that you're a woman beater and those are not your kids, and once you're now suing someone, this has now gone to a whole new plateau. So again, of role does J. Cole play in all of this? What is his role here? I really don't know what his role here is supposed to be. I really don't know. But here's the kicker here. Here's the kicker here. You know that Kendrick became the first solo rap artist to perform on the Super Bowl. So this was a monumental moment for rap. Because remember, the Dr. Dre Snoop Dogg, that was a medley. That was a whole thing because you had Mary J. Blige also. It was a mixture of rap and R&B, and that was really about Compton. But this was when rap was given center stage and the rapper, as a solo artist, was asked to do the Super Bowl. Let's go deep. If Kendrick did not have Not Like Us, would he have been asked to do this? Think about it. If Kendrick did not have a song where he's alleging that another man is a PDF, would he have been asked to do the Super Bowl? I'll help you out. The answer is no. So, the first time that rap gets given the huge honor of performing in the Super Bowl is when a rapper starts to insult another rapper. So, and let's keep it a stack. When Kendrick came on stage, the entire crowd was waiting for one song. They didn't really care about his other songs or his other tracks. And as we well know, Kendrick could have played much better songs from his repertoire. But everybody was waiting for that song where you are insulting another man. So this wasn't about the music. This wasn't about appreciation. This was not about appreciating the amazing penmanship and the lyrical skill and the poetic skill of Kendrick, who can be very introspective and very deep and very thought-provoking. What everyone was waiting for was a song of you insulting someone else. So is that what hip-hop is? Is the essence of hip-hop and rap insulting someone else? If that's what it is, cool. That's not me. I am not sitting down all day listening to music insulting someone else. I'll do it maybe for the moment and we'll laugh about the moment. But over time, no, that really doesn't work. So I go back to this again. I'm here for the music. I'm here for the music. And I think what J. Cole did, it's a blessing in disguise because for J. Cole, because this could now really influence the kind of content he now makes for the album. Because, again, I want music that informs. See, there's a time and place for, beef, beef, beef. Then there's always a time and place for, okay, inform me, educate me, teach me something. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a conversation. Because there is no beef track. There is no beef track or insulting track that can stand the test of time. There is no beef track that can touch Black on Both Sides. When you listen to Mos Def, Black on Both Sides, and what he says on that album, that's timeless. Everything he says about Elvis Presley and the content on that album, that's timeless. That's timeless. You don't get that from a Not Like Us or a Hit 'Em Up or from an Ether. You don't. Because those things are of their time. So again, for J. Cole, he's the best. I mean, when you listen to that track, I'm like, no, this is rapping. And for me, because music is subjective, for me, no one is rapping as good as this. No one is. So, yes, Kendrick won the beef war. He won that. This rapping thing, J. Cole is winning. All he needs to do is deliver on the album, which he's yet to do, which is that classic album. Because J. Cole, you have the skill right now. All you need is just to marry it with the right beats, the right music, and the right message that can lead into a cohesive album. And once you have that, we're to the races. Because if we can get this rapping on a great album, oh my God. We are eating good. We are eating very good indeed. So again, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe many of you will disagree. Many of you will disagree. People are like, nah, he's a punk, he's a coward, he ran away, no one wants to hear. Cool. I'm for the music. I'm for the music. And of a guy who is around the same kind of generation as J. Cole, you've got to be past all of that Mickey Mouse stuff. That's just kiddie stuff. Oh yes, I insulted the insulted. No, that's kiddie stuff. Now it's about no, let's because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Real stuff going on in the world. Stuff more important than, oh, you beats on your wife, oh, you're a PDF. No, there's some real stuff. And that second verse from J. Cole, no, that's some real stuff. No, let's talk about AI. No, let's talk about how we consume entertainment, how we consume music. Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about how we have billionaires running the world right now. Let's just talk about how screwed up the world is, because the world it's a mess. It's a mess. People are a mess. And J. Cole is just hinting at, no, let's talk about some real issues and some real topics that really matter in the world. Not this kiddie stuff that doesn't matter, that doesn't affect anyone's lives. It's about the music. And it will always, always be about the music.